Hey everybody, this is Beelit, and this is still MKX. Gosh, this freaking game. Oh, wins Injustice 2? Please, somebody tell me when wins Injustice 2. And he whips the freaking... and then just does the freaking thing after it, and it's totally fine. I'm glad I freaking hit him with that command throw. He deserved all of that. He just... And this is so typical of MKX. Characters just do something, players just do stuff, and it doesn't freaking matter. He didn't know if I was going to get hit by that, or if I was going to block it, or if it was going to whiff. He didn't know. He's just going to do the same thing every time. He's just going to do the same thing every time, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He didn't know anything. He didn't know what I was doing. He just did stuff. And he didn't have to know what I was doing. Gosh. This freaking game, man. It just annoys me. And especially when you see someone do like the same series over and over and over and over again with zero variation, but you can't interrupt it. Gosh. It's just the same flowchart. And it's not even like a mix-up or anything. Like, look, okay, if someone's not blocking a mix-up or whatever, and you keep doing it, that's one thing, all right. But oh gosh, this game. I got the meter off of him, so that's the moral victory. And look, he did the interactive and then just immediately mashed buttons. Gosh. Okay. And there it goes. Yep. Low profiles me. Because why not? And yeah, I'm just doing it. I don't care anymore. This is what you've done to me, MKX. You've broken me. Are you happy? And of course he won't block. Of course he wouldn't block. Why would the Liu Kang player block? Why would he block? And I was so ready to brutality him. You know how like you can't press the button, you may not be able to press the buttons quickly enough with your thumb on the controller, so then you kind of take your right hand off of the controller so that you can like mash it with your index finger and your middle finger, the two buttons. I had already started that. I was already in the process of doing that when I saw that the command throw didn't actually hit. I'm like, oh dang it, and I had to put my hand back around the controller. I think I might have talked about this ninjutsu match, mentioned it offhandedly, but it kind of goes to this idea of how is Ninjutsu Scorpion supposed to hit me? You know, yeah, he can just kind of like do stuff, but how is he supposed to? What's his real strategy for consistently hitting the opponent? It's pretty much them doing something, him reading it, and countering it with something. If they're going to jump back when they're close up on him, which they would never do because there's no reason to do that, then he does back too. If they're in kind of a mid-range and he scouts that they're going to do something, that they're not going to jump in, but they're going to just do something on the ground, then he does forward too. But the thing is, they're always gonna jump. They're always gonna jump. And I feel like he doesn't really have anything to force the situation, you know, and he doesn't have any wake-up options. He doesn't have anything to defeat pressure. What's he supposed to do? You know, he's just supposed to make consistent reads, and the opponent... What happens if the opponent just blocks? What happens if the opponent just blocks? Doesn't give him anything to read. Well, he's not going to do anything. He can't hit him. So he's just going to kind of sit mid-screen and just sit there. And, anyway, I'll talk about Ninjutsu Scorpion in a later video with that will actually feature him. And I'll talk about him a bit more in depth. this match with the Jason, you're either gonna find Jason players that are kind of decent, or you're gonna find Jason players that have no freaking idea what they're doing. There are very few that are just like amazing. There are very few that are in the middle somewhere. It's either they're pretty good or they have no freaking idea what they're doing. This one is the latter. I don't know. I don't know. He's just pressing buttons, but it's MKX, so whatever. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm just kind of trying to set up the zoning on him, and going into the run, which I found very, very useful with Gunslinger, was running a lot. I think I need to get the timing for his forward one a little bit better, because I want to be able to do it kind of like max range. That's where I want to get. I want to be able to hit the back one at the max range after the run. I think that would be the most effective kind of thing to do. And then once you start doing that, you can start doing like run forward one into the stance, into the 4 variation on the stance, where he goes backwards and he shoots, which is what I opened up the that match with. And you can just be really pestering. So here's Quan Chi. This match was all of the fun. So he went low here, put me back into the vortex, and yeah, I didn't realize what was. It was kind of hard to figure out what he was going for, because I've never really seen. I haven't played Quan Chi very often, and the majority of the time, like, I know what they're gonna go for, but I still need to kind of see it. And he didn't go for like the overhead low, and so I'm just kind of like sitting there waiting, like, what's he gonna do? And then he just did like a regular bat the first time, and I'm like, what? I wasn't prepared for that. But now he's going for the overhead low stuff, and it's kind of rough. So here's the run. He doesn't sit there blocking. He doesn't block that. I block the overhead, get the combo. He's probably gonna break here. No? Oh gosh, I dropped the combo. And a command throw. Alright. Now, is he gonna neutral jump? Yes, he is. See? Neutral jump again. Wow. Well, his neutral jump is very good. And I do... Oh gosh. I do realize that I tend to... just do it. The range is really good, and it is a good freaking attack, but... I do realize that I tend to get hit by jump-in overheads a lot in this game, and I think it's I think MKX should kind of be thought of as Tekken, where the big damage is generally coming from the overhead, the mid, and so you should always be trying to think of that. Oh gosh, Goro, did I put this match in here? Oh no, oh dear, I don't think I've ever beaten a Goro. I don't think I've ever beaten a Goro. And of course he's not blocking. Why would he be blocking? And of course. Oh gosh. Oh freaking. And punch. Yep. Of course he would do something. You're freaking. Of course. Oh gosh. And then I can't punish that, because they freaking buffed it. Because really, I mean, why not? Oh gosh. And you know, the thing is, you look at that and you say, oh, you know, he did it at the right time both times. He must know what's going on. No, I really don't think so. I really don't. I don't believe at all. He just did it, and it worked out. See, he didn't know that time. Didn't know that I was going to sit there blocking that time. But it didn't matter. It's freaking plenty long. Just do it. Because you're freaking Goro and you're online. So why not? And do it. Oh, gosh. Just please. This is annoying me to watch. Is it annoying you guys to watch this? Because it's annoying me. Of course he doesn't block. Has he blocked anything? Has he blocked anything? Most of the time... Oh, gosh. Of course he did. Of course. Please just freaking... Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Did I mention of course? Because of course. Freaking Goro. Just do it. MKX. Screw this game. This game is stupid.